Hey, guess who's back this month? This is Missy Day with 50 Shades of Blonde.
And Jill Branson.
And we know how much you missed us last month. We weren't here due to technical difficulties, but we're back. So, oh, look at our pretty background.
I know, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
And it looks wonderful. We have little gold in here.
That's right. We're repping the VJK today because, we have to support our
My
team.
bracelet,
Our
my
jewelry.
necklace,
We're all
my
blinged out.
earrings.
And before we go any further and forget, because we're like that, because
Yes.
we're blonde, we have to give a huge shout out to our friend Aaron Erickson. He works at Anime Salon in Green Valley and Horizon Ridge. And we have to take our twirl, like we
Yes,
always do.
twirl.
So you can see our beautiful hair. If you ever want to get your hair just did because you want to look girly or you want to look pretty for a special occasion, call Aaron Erickson at Anime Salon in Green Valley, and he will do a great job of doing your hair.
He just did a wedding yesterday. He did, he was there like for 10 hours, he said. He did every bridesmaid, he did everyone. So
There you go. If you're going to be a bride and you want somebody to do your hair, he's
Exactly.
actually going to do, shushing and fluffing for everybody's hair for What's Your Story.
I know, I'm so excited. I just set my appointment. I told him that I wanted the first one because I'll be checking people in.
Awesome. Oh, that's right. Good idea.
Yeah.
Good. So should I ask? We haven't been on in 2 months, so I'm sure you have a lot of pent-up rants.
Oh my God. I always have pent-up rants, and I just wait for this moment so that I can share them. Well, I think I've touched on this topic before, but we're talking about the traffic. It sucks right now. Well, it's been sucking for a long time. It's like all of a sudden where we had that window of opportunity, the one that was like, what was it, 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock to maybe 11:30?
Right.
Nope,
That's gone.
it doesn't matter. When you get on any of the streets, especially because of the construction, and they're still working on the spaghetti bowl, so that's still kind of a mess. But everything's just, it's like you get on there and people forget that the speed limit is 65, although I do 75. But people are flying by me and I have to go like, oh my God, I see him coming in my rear view mirror. I better get out of the way. So, I don't know. I think you need to plan quite a bit because I come from Summerlin to Henderson quite a bit, and so I have to allow myself an extra 15 minutes and hope that I'm still going to make it on time. So
Right. You have to leave earlier and earlier.
yeah,
So let's talk about my pet peeve. It's traffic related. So yesterday, 2 things happened. One, I was at a 4-way stop. I guess apparently nobody understands the rules
No.
for a 4-way stop anymore. If you're going, I guess it's just like if you feel like going and not stopping, go ahead.
yeah.
And everybody will just like wait for you or crash into you. And then red lights. Don't
Oh,
seem to
yeah.
matter either. You just keep going
just
if you
keep
want
going.
to.
I slow down and I stop and I'm saying, oh, surely the person behind me or on the side is going to stop. No, they go through totally red.
Yes.
And at my house, there's 4, there's stop signs, every 4-way stops all over the place because I'm in Sun City. And God knows they don't know how to drive. So every day I hear the horns honk all day long because they either roll through it or they sit and they wait or they keep waving you.
Yes.
Oh,
And then apparently too, if you don't know this is the new rule. If you're going to make a right-hand turn, even if you have a red light, you don't need to stop.
no, you just go
You
right
just go
through.
right around the corner, whether there's cars coming or not. Doesn't matter. Just keep going.
That's exactly right. And then, you, the person that, that they didn't see,
Mm-hmm.
has to slam on your brakes.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy out there, people. Protect yourself.
That's right.
I was on the 215 in the slow lane because apparently going almost 80 isn't fast enough for anyone. And I had a guy behind me flashing his lights and waving at me in the slow lane. It's like, you have two more.
lanes. There's one
Get
here.
over. Go around me.
Yep. Yes. And I had a little, and just so that you know, I had a little, somebody hit me. Well, they didn't hit me, they sideswiped me on Decatur. And when they did that, you could hear it hit my car. And we were going kind of slow because it was the height of traffic at 8:30, 8:40 in the morning. And she just came over and I saw it. It was like twice the size of my car. So when she hit me, she knew that she had done that, so we pulled over. Anyway, she argued with me and said it wasn't her fault, that she had her blinker on. Although,
Of course she did.
so anyway, when she decided she would leave, and then when I called the police, they said, too bad. It's probably, you're not going to have your insurance company pay for it. So that's what happened. My insurance said, it's going to be your word against hers, because no one would pull over. They're on their way to work. They don't care.
No, nobody wants to be a witness for
That's
anything
right.
anymore. They just it's whatever, and they just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, because the police won't come out for anything
Right.
unless there's injuries, you're kind of screwed, for lack of a better word, when things like that happen. Because it's your word against theirs.
Right. And I was so mad because I called twice to give them, my rendition of what happened, and they still couldn't get a hold of her. And then all of a sudden she decided to call them. They kept calling me and thinking I was her. I should have said, yeah, it was my fault.
It was totally my fault.
So anyway, I'm sure there's more, but I'm so frustrated and upset now. I can't think of all the
Well,
other
it's
ones.
I guess there's two streets I heard last night from our friend Gerard Romalo. There's two major streets that are shut down now, closed off the 15,
Oh,
and one on the 95, I think. So that whole area is a zoo, which is pushing everybody to the 215,
that's
which we
why.
don't need. People.
Right.
We don't need more people on the 215.
No,
But they don't want to be stuck forever on 15.
right. We don't have a lot of time left because we've been talking so much, but do you want to talk about an event you have coming up?
Sure. We have an event that we do twice a year, and it's called What's Your Story? And it's basically giving a platform for people that have a story to tell that have never shared it before. And so it's their opportunity to stand up and share their story and heal themselves and heal others. And we have a speaker, Mark Menard, who's coming all the way from Columbus, Ohio to speak at this event this month. And so we're super excited. Jill's going to be speaking, Nancy Gabriel, Sandy Gerard, Michelle Poe, Sally Allen, and myself. And it's October 27th at 9:30 to 3 in the afternoon. Lunch is included, and it's only $25.
Well worth it. This is my third. My third year of going. And I can tell you, you leave there so inspired, and you also have little workshop things.
Yes, we're going to have two workshops. You can learn how to speak your own story or learn how to write your own book. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your story, but I would highly recommend, if you have never written a book or haven't started one, that you do so, because it gives you so much credibility as a business owner to have a book that's either an ebook or published.
Yes, and now I will tell you that I have an event coming up, and I'll be talking about it. Actually, I'm going to have someone on November show. We're going to be doing the Cupcake Girls. If you have not heard of them, the Cupcake Girls, I do every quarter a fundraising event, and so that'll be Wednesday, November 28th, 5 o'clock at the City National Arena at the pizza place, the Mackenzie River Pizza Grill. So if you want to check it out, I've got an Eventbrite, and it is free to attend with raffle prizes. Lots of fun.
Awesome. Well, our segment is up, and stay tuned for the rest of our show. We have Leslie Rogers, Darcy Doherty, and Sarah Doan Peace. I'm sorry. I totally screwed up your name. I'm sorry. Sarah Doan Peace will be joining us, so stay tuned.